sorry I'm forgetting this Jedi's name, but in this episode of the Clone Wars, episode 13, in the Disney Plus order, of course, Ahsoka and Anakin go on a rescue mission to save a Jedi, but end up on a stranded planet where Anakin is in really bad shape and left unconscious, and they come across this alien species that kind of heals Anakin, and that's kind of the point of this episode. And this is a really simple episode, but what I think it really succeeds at is interesting character moments with this Jedi. I'm sorry I'm forgetting her name, but she's a great character. If someone could put her name down in the comments for me, that would really be nice. But Ahsoka is just great in this episode with her like kind of arguments about whether she should save Anakin or not. We know Anakin's not gonna die, but it almost kind of feels like he is. And also you feel like maybe someone could die in this episode, because in Clone Wars, a lot of people do die. And this Jedi character totally could have died. I mean, for crying out loud, a lot of these Jedi characters do. And it's really interesting stuff. And also this alien species, I don't even know what to call them, but they're kind of like tribal warriors that believe in peace, kind of similar to Quill, or however you say that, from The Mandalorian. The guy who's like, I have spoken. That character is kind of similar to these guys. So, this is set obviously way before The Mandalorian and all that, but I think it's great. And I also like the interesting things about how the Jedi aren't necessarily good. I mean, they're they use harmful tactics sometimes. People die. They kill each other, And yeah, I mean, Jedis are people of peace, but in a way they're kind of not, especially in the prequels movies, which is supposed to be portrayed as bad. They're not supposed to be in the right. Nobody's in the right in those prequels. That's the point of it. But unfortunately, that got screwed up in execution, and this kind of digs that up and kind of explores that a little bit more, which I think is interesting. And I like this episode overall, and I think it's a great episode. I don't think we've had a really bad episode of Clone Wars yet. Since, like, the last Jar Jar Binks episode. But, I mean, if you take that out, the rest of these episodes have been really freaking good, and I love them so far.